I cry. After a recent promotion, I moved into a spacious old townhouse I found at an unbelievable price. The property had been vacant for years, but with some minor renovations, it was perfect for me. The house was and had some oddly designs, with narrow hallways, high ceilings, and an unusual number of small, dark rooms. A week after moving in, I started noticing strange things, small items like my keys or a book, moved from where I'd left them. At first, I chalked it up to absent-mindedness, but one night, as I was about to fall asleep, I heard a faint thumping noise coming from somewhere inside the walls. It sounded like footsteps, but there was no one else in the house. I spent the next day examining the house, trying to locate the source of the noise. At the end of a dark hallway on the second floor, I noticed something odd. A really fainted outline of a door. It was painted over so many times that it was nearly invisible. I pushed on it, and to my surprise, it creaked open, revealing a narrow, dust-filled staircase leading up to what seemed to be an attic room. Curiosity got the best of me. I climbed the steps, my flashlight piercing the darkness. The room at the top was small and cluttered, filled with broken furniture and an assortment of odd, old toys and dusty family portraits. But what really caught my eye was the bed in the corner, neatly made, as if someone had been using it recently. An eerie, rotting smell lingered in the air, and the walls were covered in strange, childlike drawings, figures with hollow eyes, twisted smiles, and long, spindly limbs. Unnerved, I turned to leave, but froze when I saw something scratched into the wooden floor by my feet. Don't look at them, double quotes, My heart pounded, but I told myself it was just graffiti. I rushed out of the room, slamming the hidden door shut behind me. Over the next few nights, things got worse. I would wake up at odd hours, feeling like I was being watched. Sometimes, I'd catch a faint whisper coming from the forgotten room. At one point, I could have sworn I heard a child's laughter echoing through the walls. One night, while lying in bed, I opened my eyes and saw a shadow at the foot of my bed, a small figure with hollow eyes, and that twisted smile from the drawings. It was staring right at me, grinning. I couldn't move, couldn't scream, and just as I felt myself on the verge of passing out from terror, the figure leaned in and whispered, "You looked, I blinked, and the shadow was gone, but the feeling of dread remained. I spent the night huddled in my living room, clutching a damn flashlight until dawn. Desperately, I called a contractor the next day and demanded that he seal off the forgotten room. He obliged, plastering over the door and making it disappear behind a wall once more. Relieved, I finally felt like I could breathe, but the following night, I wanted to cry. As I was about to sleep, I noticed something horrifying, drawn on the wall above my bed, as if by invisible fingers, were two hollow staring eyes and a twisted smile. Familiar, and in fresh, jagged handwriting were the words, "I'm still watching." I left the house the next morning and never went back. And while I moved on with life after that, I could never shake the feeling that somewhere, someone or something was still watching me, waiting for the moment I dared to look again.